For today's update, I thought I'd tell you a little bit about Shiprock and this image. But first, I want to say thank you to everyone who has donated. We're nearly a third of the way to our goal, so every little bit is awesome and completely appreciated. And the more sharing you can do on Instagram or your stories or Facebook or wherever or email is completely appreciated and awesome. But anyway, so a little bit about this image. I made this back on February 4th, so nearly 3 months ago. And, originally I was going to put this in the galleries for sale, but I decided to donate it to this project. So, um, Shiprock is in Shiprock, New Mexico, of course. I've driven by here many times and in the highways out here. And I've just taken a couple snapshots and that's it. But this is the first time I've spent some time here. So I spent a couple days here. I did two sunrises, two sunsets, and then middle of the day is I just drive around and look for new angles on stuff or just whatever's out here, surrounding area. And then during that time is when I plan where I'm going to shoot my sunrises and sunsets. But anyway, so Shiprock's about 1,500 feet tall, and people used to try and climb it, and they were unsuccessful, and so they had to ban it because people were just dying, falling off this thing. But this thing is that it's 1,500 feet tall. You can definitely see it from a long ways, way down the highway when you're driving up, and it does. I mean, it looks like a ship coming out of the earth, so it's pretty amazing. But I think what a lot of people don't know is it's 1,500 feet tall, but the Earth used to be another 2-3 thousand feet taller, and this is from wind erosion over the years. But what this is, why this is sticking out and not flat is at one time the Earth erupted, and this was a volcano. And after it erupted and all the lava hardened, then what was left is this is actually the core of the volcano. I don't know. I think they call it the throat. So that's the throat of the volcano. And then there's three like dragon tail things coming out. There's one here. This is the biggest one, and this goes all the way out to this country road. And then it's a smaller one that goes this way. I'm sure it was bigger and it's probably just crumbled away over time. And then same with this one. This one's probably like the second biggest one and goes that way. And so these were just large cracks that were in the earth, probably as a result of the eruption, the volcano. And then these filled in with magma, also. So, and then when the volcano became dormant, dried up, or I don't know what the technical term is, but so this hardened, these hardened, and then you know it's when magma is that I don't know what kind of rock they call it afterward, but it's obviously super hard and a lot more resistant to the elements than just regular dirt and rock and sand. So 3,000 millions of years ago, 250,000 feet tall. The wind comes through and erodes it all, and then what you have is just this here. So I mean, it's pretty amazing. I mean, you can't really see scale here. I mean, well, here's a road. This is the road that you take in if you want to if you want to explore around the base, but you can't really get too high. I mean, it's all crumbly stuff. So yeah, so that shows you. So that's one of the dirt roads that goes up. Here's another one, so you can really see scale. This is the town of Shiprock is back here somewhere. It's not that far. It's probably about 10 miles back. So that's probably back here somewhere. Um, but I think I shot this is a morning shot that I did. Um, Sunrise is over here. Sunset's over here. I kind of feel like this side is the more like beautiful side of the rock, but maybe I just wasn't as successful shooting this side. So it's also harder to shoot this side. I think this is just harder to traverse over here if you wanted to get in here and set up, for sunrise or sunset. So that's kind of it. I mean, it's pretty cool to see. Like, if you're ever driving through northern New Mexico, it's a northwest corner. It's kind of near Four Corners and Monument Valley, also. So there's lots to see around there. But that's that's pretty much my image, and there you go.